Greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical here. I just have to rant just for a few seconds. I've talked about this before, but okay, so we all know about the mass shooting that went down in Florida at the airport. Yes, my heart goes out to those who were affected negatively. But that being said, I can't stand the commentary coming off of news people, and sometimes I have to admit it makes me laugh, like today. Shepard Smith on Fox there's something weird about that dude. He seems to me, no offense to anybody from Louisiana or anything, but he just seems to me like one of them nasty fucking crooked fucking backwoodsy guys that you find in the swamps of Louisiana. Old Cajun fucking dude, always looking to fucking work an angle on people. There's something crusty about that dude. And he thinks he's so fucking smart. And it's funny because he was talking to one of the news people that was caught up at the airport there, and just both of them, the media in general, whenever there's some kind of a tragedy, quote unquote, they go into like a verbal orgasm trying to talk and fill up airtime. And yeah, so it's when they are not scripted and they're not working off the teleprompter that you can really get a great appreciation for just how ignorant these fucking people are. So one of the guys on the news was describing the scene of this active shooting situation. Shepard Smith asking, Shepard Smith was going on and on, just saying anything that came to his head. It's like they get these people out of some kind of mental institution and just put them on the air. They can't function without a teleprompter. So, Shepard Smith is going on and on, the tragedy, and, there's a sense of calm that comes over scenes like this, and, people tend to be together in groups, and calm is a good thing, and it's on tall order in a time like this, calm. And because we don't want panic, and natural panic is natural, and natural panic can occur in a natural situation like a mass shooting. I mean, these natural occurrences like mass shootings can cause panic, and so when you have a sense of calm when there's panic, you can naturally gravitate to those that are calm, because calm is sort of the diametric opposition of panic. And okay, so the other dude says, as if that's not bad enough, the other dude says, now I wrote it down and I'm quoting. He's describing the cops. There's a lot of officers with their long guns, and they're out and about, and they got all their gear on, and there's a lot of officers, and they're walking around with heavy weaponized arms. Heavily weaponized arms. That's what he said. I wrote it down. Heavily weaponized arms. A fucking baseball bat is heavily weaponized. It's heavily weaponized if you're using it as a weapon. I mean, what the fuck? The other one said, he said, well, apparently the shooter, from what we understand, he got off the plane, he went to the bathroom, he loaded his gun, and he came out and he started shooting people, and then at one point he opened up his gun and he put more bullets in it, and then he commenced to shooting, and I mean, there were people that were shot in the head. A lot of people were shot in the head. So you've got people that literally have blood on their clothes because they had been helping the people that got shot, and so oftentimes when people are shot, it's not uncommon for them to bleed. It's not uncommon at all for somebody who's had their head blown off, to bleed a little bit. And if you're in one of those situations, which is, you got people with heavily weaponized arms running around opening up their guns to pour some bullets in them, and then start causing a natural form of panic, more often than not, you're going to run into the situation where you're likely to get some. I don't want to say it, but you're likely to get some blood on your clothing. I mean, these are natural occurrences, and these things happen naturally, and there's not a whole lot you can do to avoid it, because when they happen, once they've happened, once it starts, for all intents and purposes, it's already happening. The moment after it starts, the event is happening. In fact, it is happening, and then when it's over, it happened. So, you can do with that what you will, but certainly we have a lot. Certainly we can expect a lot of bleeding because a lot of people were shot with the bullets that were poured into the open weapon that was heavily weaponized. So, Shep, back to you. I don't like the media, and this is just one more reason why I don't. LMS Tactical, I'm out.